Hello everyone. Down there you are, aren't you? So this is Nitya here, and I wanted to share something with you guys today in regards to spaciousness. So this is something that I love to tune into for myself, and I also find that it can be really valuable and helpful for my clients when I work with them. We do a lot of embodiment and body awareness exercises in my coaching with men. And when I talk about spaciousness, what I refer to is how we're perceiving ourselves and how we are connecting with ourselves and our environment. And this is affected, first of all, by the way we think. And so this is an invitation to begin to relate to ourselves and to the world around us in a different way. So for most people, and myself included, the default is to automatically exist in a, I call it like a 3D environment, the material environment that we see around us. So this looks like in our world around us, this is a windowsill I've got in front of me here. That's a chair. That's a table. This is my body, and we see and perceive ourselves and the environment as things or objects. And from this way of thinking, it's easy to identify with things as being dense and hard and solid. And when we connect with our own body from that place, it's easy to feel aches and pains and to feel rigid and limited and heavy in the body. You can really feel the pull of gravity in this way. It can feel heavy to move and sort of not pleasant, not inviting to be in the body. And so there's this different approach that I want to share with you, and it helps, I find, to start with mentioning the thinking around quantum physics, or how we know that these days we know that science has discovered that we are all made of energy. Everything is energy, and when we look at energy and the particles that everything that are moving around in space, most of what exists is space. You've heard that the particles are nothing in compared to all the space. So really, as a human being, our whole body is made up of space. So I like to play with this and bring this into awareness for myself and with my clients when we connect with the body, and when we connect with ourselves and our own body, to really feel into and experience myself as the space between the atoms. And when I breathe into that space, it's an immediate shift where I can sense myself as a lot more lighter and a lot more fluid and transparent almost in a way. And I feel part of everything rather than separate from everything around me. And from this place of feeling part of everything and feeling really fluid, I can easily merge and move, and my body is freer to move in whatever way it wants to move, and it tends to want to move with the environment around me, almost like a grass in the wind. If it's windy or even if it's not windy, I feel connected to everything around me in the way that my body is compelled and guided to move and connect. And so I find this way of playing with and experimenting with my body awareness really helpful when it comes to developing my ability to really connect with life in a much more fuller and a much more embodied way. And if we're talking, for example, about sex and intimacy and love making, which is something we do with our bodies, when we are connecting firstly with ourselves from this place of sort of letting go of the idea of ourselves as being this separate person, like this is me and this is my body and this is where I begin and this is where I end. And when I allow myself to be fluid and to be space and to be connected with everything this way, intimacy and closeness becomes very easy and very natural. And I don't need to think about what to do or how to move. And I especially don't need to think about, what position or, what to do at all in intimacy. But all of that really evolves and happens very naturally and very, very fluidly. So when I'm closer to another person intimately, I'm completely guided. I don't need to think about what to do next. My body is absolutely in flow and in tune and in synchronicity with the person next to me and with the whole environment around us. It's like we are part of this natural dance, like this cosmic divine dance where our bodies are vessels or vehicles that through which something greater than us can move and come through and create. Like every moment is a creation of energy in a absolutely perfect way when we allow this to come through us rather than trying to impose our own will on what we think should happen or what we think we should be doing. Are we doing the right thing? Are we doing the wrong thing? So I just want to share this with you guys as an invitation to play with consciousness when it comes to in connection with body awareness and embodiment, and especially in intimacy with ourselves, because it always starts with ourselves, and also when we're connecting with another person. So I hope you like this. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments or send me a private message, and I love to hear from you. Bye bye.